Coming in, flex. I just wanna win, LABB, who we running with, 2233, I'm on 10 again, State your name, big been dope on flame. I just switched the lanes. Damn, he did it again. I just flipped the pain. Stripping and dipping in bass, slab on everything. Swimming, you sinking away, cause I got big racks coming. I put my low racks on it. I ain't skip past losses, I had to get back off it. See the fit lab on it until they whip my coffin. Money clip, I tossed it, I heard it's big bags on big bags on big bags coming, coming in.
Alright, so I bought a Tesla Model 3. This is my review of it. I'm just going to talk about some of my favorite parts about the car. Let's get to it. So the first thing that I like about my Tesla Model 3 is the autopilot and full self-driving. It's one of the main reasons that I bought a Tesla Model 3, and it has been great for me on long drives. It's also added another layer of safety for me. The second thing that I like about my Tesla is the reverie camera and object detection. With the camera, I can open it whenever, even while I'm driving, and I can see if there are cars that are very close to me. I also use it often when I'm like parking, when I need to reverse park. I didn't have this in my last car, so it has been useful for me. With the object detection, it can sense everything around me. So if I'm about to hit a curb, or if I'm about to hit another car or person, it can sense that, and I can take the precautions that I need to for when those situations occur. The third thing that I like about my Tesla is the minimal interior. Everything is done through the screen, so I don't have a lot of buttons that I need to push or anything like that, and everything stays clean. I don't have to do a lot of maintaining with this car. My fourth thing that I like about my Tesla, which is all the entertainment that it has, from the games to Netflix, YouTube, Spotify, everything is integrated, and they keep adding more to it as well. So all of this, I feel like it just enhances the car experience. If I'm sitting in a parking lot eating food and I just want to put on a YouTube video or a Netflix show, I could do that. It's great. So this brings me to my last thing that I like about my Tesla, which is the fact that it is an electric car. When you're buying a Tesla, you're buying into the idea of a clean and sustainable future, as well as a future with autonomous vehicles, right? With all their full self-driving and autopilot, and all the technology that they're packing into this one car is incredible to me. And when you're buying a Tesla, that's what you're buying into. You're buying into a better future. With Tesla, there's no need for you to buy vehicles like every year. Obviously, nobody buys vehicles every year, but with other car companies, they add new things every year. But with Tesla, they update their cars. So you don't need to buy, cars every 5-10 years. Like, you could keep that same car, right? And that is what's so perfect about owning a Tesla. So I just wanted to add one last thing to all of this, which is pretty much just changes that you're gonna have to make when you have an electric vehicle. For me, the biggest thing was charging, right? Understanding where I can charge. So I have a 220 volt plug in my garage, which I can charge at home, that's fine. And understanding if I'm traveling somewhere else, where the Tesla chargers are and how much I can travel, right? You don't need to worry about a lot of this, just because a lot of this is within the Tesla. So this process is very simple. And if anything, I feel like owning an electric vehicle or Tesla makes things simpler, because you don't have to worry about an engine and things breaking down, you don't have to worry about oil changes and stuff. It makes things a lot simpler, and the drive is amazing as well. So.
Coming in, flex. I just wanna win, LABB, who we running with,